Pool, or good pool, is all about control. You control yourself, control the shot, controls the game, and controls the match. It's all about control. Now, the toughest part of that equation is the first one, the ability to develop the ability to control oneself. And that means both your body and your mind. But as you might know, it's easier said than done. But without it, nothing else happens and you're doomed. The biggest opponent, the hardest, the toughest opponent you will ever face is you. What am I doing here? I'm just taking shit from here and put it in on that. Now that's all clutter. I'll tell you, I need a helper. I do. That's it. I'm striking. I'm going on strike until I get a helper. But this stuff's been out since before winter. Y'all didn't tune in here to hear me whining. So let's get back to pool. Alright, although that was a pretty crummy break, I made 3 balls on the break, and I'm playing a pretty simple rack of 6 ball. But I can tell because I've known me for quite a long time now that something ain't right and my mind's not all there. And because this footage was shot somewhere around Christmas, right before Christmas, it's probably the stress of the holidays that has my mind preoccupied. But I'm not making excuses. I should be able to just shut all that off and do what I gotta do. And I'm forced to shoot the 1-9 combination, and in real life in competition, this would be a win of the game. But I'm not competing right now for the sake of a decent video. I spot the 9 ball back up, because that in itself wouldn't be much of a video now, would it? And the key to this shot, of course, is in controlling the 1 ball. You want to leave it by the corner pocket so you have the right shot on it to get to the 2 ball. And don't forget that 9 ball is going to be respotted and could get in the game during the process of trying to get on the 2 ball. What I wanted here was the 1 ball a little bit more toward the right hand side of the pocket so I could go down to the bottom rail and come above this 9 ball for a shot on the 2. But now I'm kind of forced to go in between the 4 and the 9, and in doing this you're just asking for trouble. But like I said, my head's not all there, and while this game could have been a whole lot easier, I'm already making it difficult. And while I succeed in getting between that doorway and making the 3 ball, I didn't really want to make the 3 ball because it's not hard to get on the 3 ball in back of it for a shot in the top right hand corner and just draw back a little bit for the 4 ball, and pretty much it's simple to get from the 6 to the 9. This is what I should have done and what I would have done if I was all there. But now I'm on an angle on the 2 ball and I'm forced to go to the left hand side of the table. I don't want to play that combination, so I bounce off the left hand rail and get above the 9 again, but now I'm on a wonky angle to get right on the 6. Then that spells doom, and I shoot the 4 and I get jacked up over the 9 to go to shoot the 6. And when you're in this position, you can't do a whole lot with the cue ball. Your main focus is on making the shot. And so I shoot it without concern about where the cue ball's going, and it goes all the way back up the table for a very difficult shot on the 9 ball. Yeah, it was ugly. I did everything wrong. I got through the rack, but I'm not proud of it in one single bit. And the whole point and agenda of this video is to keep control of the cue ball by keeping control of yourself. And I wasn't in control of much of anything. And yeah, it's just ugly. I was lucky to get out of this rack, although it could have been a very simple rack.
Speed must be driven by flash. Yeah. It's easy. Some people will understand it. But guys like professional, they especially need professional, but advanced amounts.
That's what I heard. So
What?
don't worry about that. Doesn't matter so much for the side. It's just important that you know whether it's side, whether it's side backspin or side topspin. Oh. Hey, John.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, if you went through this shot, just picking up copper, you'd have yourself a good $1.50. You take your woman out on the town, you gotta invest in the women. Buy her a popsicle because you can't afford ice cream. You're all set, buddy. We're in the shop, and it's not a pretty shop, but it's a nice shop. Where are all these big ass staples coming from? I find them all over the place, and I don't know where the heck they come from. But yeah, we're trying to clean up so I can actually produce something. I have trouble throwing stuff out. I do. It's like one day I might need this. No, seriously, like... There's things I actually might need laying around here. And when you're a working man, there's stuff that comes in handy down the road, you know? And everything's, well, used to be all categorized and nice and neat and organized. I mean, you don't want to be in a job and like have to go to Ace Hardware or some place to get, this Mercedes emblem. Of course, Ace ain't gonna have this. See that? You don't want to throw that out, because one day you're going to be working on a Mercedes and the customer is going to be missing this. It's a piece of plastic. And they will appreciate you fixing it, even though you're not getting paid for it. You see what I'm saying? It's all them little things that get the peeps coming back. I'm not going through that mess and picking up every little microscopic piece of copper. Somebody should invent a magnet that only works on copper. I'd pay good money for that. How come nobody's invented it? Yeah, look at that. That's more than $1.50, my friend. No, I'm not a scrapper anymore. I mean, I did scrapping like part-time for close to a year and a half. And I was like, man, this is crazy. But if I am out driving and I see somebody throwing out a washer or dryer or microwave or whatever, and I know I can fix the damn thing, so I'll fix it and sell it on Marketplace or eBay. And what's the sense in scrapping a microwave? And you're gonna get about $8 worth of copper and aluminum when you can fix it and sell it for 60 or 70, which ain't nothing. And it's easier to fix it than it is to scrap it. So, but some of these things they can't be fixed. So in that case, you take out the parts that work. And I might take the copper out of a transformer or a magnetron, or if they're shot, if they're all burning up or whatever, and save the copper. So I'm just restoring stuff with the byproduct of accumulating copper, because you'll get rich doing it. Anyway. You probably can't see that, but that's probably 11 or 12 pounds. So what is that? This is about $40, right? Yeah, about $40. It's just a byproduct of restoring stuff. And then, like, there's ones that work, but you can tell that they're on their last legs. So instead of going out and buying a new magnetron or transformer, you take them and file them and put them on the shelf with all the other parts. So if you ever run across the same model, you use the old part to rebuild the old the old part. So you take two old things and you can make it work. So I do so many things that I forget what I do. I swear I lose track. It's like, do I know how to do this? I'll be in the middle of a job saying, I'm not sure I know how to do this. But I always figure it out. And if worst comes to worst, you got YouTube. man can't know everything. That's what YouTube is for. Those are armatures for little motors. They're all toast, every one of them. I make my own pegs for the pegboards. That's what you see me doing here. That could be easier to show you. This is what I just made right there. These are out of dishwasher, you know, those racks that hold the dishes. It's not perfect, but it works. That's how it's done. There you go. Exciting stuff. Alright, so now I need something to hold the drywall mud putties. But the drywall, you know, these things. So they're only one prong. And I want to keep all my drywall stuff in the same place. And I know just the place. No goggles, no face mask, you're fired. Get out of here, John. Get out of here. Here's how you burn your finger. Way to get hurt. Always be safe. Now, the great thing about pegboards is you can tell at a glance that something's missing, so you don't have to be, you know, the last person to know that you left it in the shed or the other garage or whatever. Yeah, it's in the back of your car, dude. Right where you left it. It was tough, man. Stay away.